It's time to take 5. Now you know.
Holiday shopping is underway, and with us today is Karen Terry of the law firm of Searcy, Denney. Karen is here to discuss the dangers of certain toys and gadgets that you may be considering for your children, and how you can prevent injuries or even death from a gift that may cause harm. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you.
So where should parents begin when beginning their toy shopping list?
The best place to begin is look at the manufacturing specifications and guidelines for the age appropriateness of each item.
So I know sometimes it's easy to see the potential hazards of a toy, but what about those not so obvious signs?
Well, one of the best things you can do, especially for children under the age of 3, is if something can fit in here, it's too small. Children under the age of 3 are particularly at risk for choking, and they tend to put things in their mouth, like marbles, magnets, batteries.
And those button batteries seem to be everywhere.
The lithium batteries, they are. So these lithium batteries are in remote controls and calculators and all sorts of toys, even in the musical cards that we give our children. So parents have to be particularly careful because these batteries contain acid, and the acid can give the child a chemical burn in their stomach.
So speaking of batteries, so should we still be concerned about those lithium-ion batteries that we saw causing fires in hoverboards and other electronic devices?
So what happens is something called thermal runaway, which is excessive heat buildup, which causes the batteries to explode. And it caused major house fires and even death. There are some safety tips that you can use if you're concerned. You can buy your toys and devices from a reputable company, of course. Don't charge them overnight while you're sleeping. Use your electronic devices on a hard surface. Avoid those soft surfaces that can increase heat buildup, like your bed. Always use the designated charging equipment. And of course, make sure your smoke alarms are working properly.
So it's really difficult to keep up with recalled toys. So what can parents do?
The best thing you can do is look up on the internet the Consumer Product Safety Commission, which keeps a list or a tally of all of the recalled toys. Here's an example of a toy currently being recalled, the Cat and Jack bracelet. This slap bracelet was recalled by Target stores. The metal piece can pierce the fabric, posing a laceration hazard.
And what about the safety of the materials used to make the products?
You should always check for flame-resistant or flame-retardant materials. And when it comes to crayons and paints, they need to be marked non-toxic and approved by the American Society for Testing and Materials. Look for the approved ASTMD designation on the package, which indicates that there's no lead in the product.
For older kids, what should we know about all-terrain vehicles?
Every year, 650 people die and 100,000 people are injured by all-terrain or ATV vehicles. And Florida ranks 6th in the nation with regards to these injuries and deaths. There are some safety tips you can follow. For instance, never drive on paved roads. It's hard to control an ATV on a paved road. And never carry more than the number of passengers intended. Make sure to wear the protective gear and the helmet that you're given. And take a safety course. Children under 16 should operate youth-sized ATVs, not adult-sized ATVs. And if you're going to buy items for the holidays, like bikes, skateboards, or ATVs, you should also purchase the safety equipment that's recommended for that particular item.
So do you have any final tips for holiday shoppers?
As we rely more and more on the internet for shopping, you can also rely on the internet to find out the risks of each of the holiday items that you're thinking of buying your children.
Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you.
This will all really help when we're busy filling our toy shopping list. If you want more information about your rights, please visit searcylaw.com.